Okay, well, hello everybody, and welcome to our Zoom call for this month. I'm so excited that you all took the time to join. Whether you are joining live or whether you are listening to the recording, we are so happy that you joined us for a few moments to hear what I am so passionate about with Arbonne as far as this amazing business goes, and our products. Both are equally incredible. So it's just always my passion to share. And I say that I'm sitting here talking to you because I was in the right place at the right time, excuse me, about 12 years ago when I was at a corporate Christmas party. And there was a beautiful girl sitting at my table, and she was talking about her shiny white Mercedes. Excuse me, you guys. Her shiny white Mercedes, and I wanted to know where the heck that thing had come from. Believe me. So we started chatting. She asked if I'd heard of Arbonne. I never had. And lo and behold, I ended up meeting her 3 days later with her mom at Starbucks. That's kind of like our office every once in a while. And they sat down with me and talked to me about the company, the integrity of the company, the history, our business plan, the amazing products. And they sent me out the door that day with an RE9 set to try. And I will tell you, I walked out of there that day just hoping and praying that those products were as great as I thought they were going to be, because everything that they said to me that day made total and perfect sense. And for me, it was honestly like a light went on, and I thought, this is what I've been looking for all this time. Prior to that, I had done many things in my life that I absolutely loved. I was a flight attendant for many years after I graduated from college. I sold real estate for many years, and I was a personal trainer. And while I loved all of those things, none of those really fit my circumstances at that time in my life. I found myself at that time a single mama. I still am, but my son's, when I started the business, was 6, and now he is off in college, so he's grown up in Arbonne. So I wanted to find something that would allow me to stay home with my son, be a great mom, but I also needed to do something that would support my family and make a substantial income. And all of those other things that I had been doing, they just didn't fit the bill. And so along came Arbonne, and I thought, here it is. Here is something that will allow me to have that balance between mom and a fantastic career. It would allow me to pay it forward, which was so important. I didn't just want a job. I really wanted to have an impact. I really wanted to make a difference in people's lives. And so I jumped in with both feet 12 years ago. And to say that my life is different now than it was 12 years ago is just the biggest understatement in the world, for so many different reasons. Financially, yes, I am in a completely different place in my life. It not only changed my life, but it changed my son's life as well. But it's really been the journey of where this has taken us, not only locationally. We started, when I started my business, I lived in Arizona, and I've moved twice. Now I'm in Coronado, which is like kind of my dream life here. But just the person you become and the relationships that you have, it just changes your life in every positive way you can think of. So now that I've told you a little bit of my story, I really want to talk about Arbonne. Why Arbonne? And you guys, honestly, so many people still haven't heard of our amazing company, but we are 37 years strong. Yet we have only 1% brand awareness in the United States, but we were founded 37 plus years ago by a man named Petter Mork, who wanted to create products that were pure, safe, and beneficial. And that's still the philosophy of every product that is made today. We combine cutting edge research and development with our amazing independent consultants out there in the field, along with our home office team. I could talk for an hour about them alone. But all of these things combined just just meld into this incredible company and opportunity for us in the business and for people who want to live healthier and happier lives. Absolutely incredible, you guys. But really, it all goes back to the products. You know, without our products, we would not have a company. We are a product-driven business, and our products are unique in so many different ways. I'm just going to touch on the major ones. So every product that we make is based on plant-based formulations, really blending the best of science and nature together. We use the highest quality ingredients from all over the world. We're pH correct, hypoallergenic, we're vegan, dermatologist tested, clinically proven, and built on these highest Swiss and European standards. As important as all of those things are, what's not in our products is equally as important. We're formulated without gluten, which is so important to so many people now. We're formulated without petrolatum or mineral oil, which is the second cause of aging next to the sun. We never test on animals, and we have absolutely no animals or animal byproducts in anything that we make. No formaldehyde donated preservatives, chemical dyes or fragrances, those artificial sweeteners, or the parabens that everybody knows we should stay away from, you guys. These are safe products for us to use that have an extraordinary effect, whether we want to look better or feel better. And the great thing is we have something for absolutely everyone. We have a huge range of consumable products, whether you are looking for a baby line for the very, very young, or the anti-aging products for those of us who are a little more mature. We have products for those people and everyone else in between. We have a men's line, we have makeup, hair care, bath and body, sun care, and I'm going to go into a couple of our flagship lines. And this RE9 anti-aging line is really what got me hooked on this business. You know, when I walked out of Starbucks that day, like I was talking about, hoping and praying I was going to love these products, this is what I tried. And even though it has been reformulated, we just came out with a new formulation of this anti-aging set that, you guys, I will tell you, it is such a game changer. I've never used anything like this in my life. But even 12 years ago, I had been using it for about 5 days. It was the holiday season, and my mom walked in the kitchen after being, out in Philly for a few months, and we were chatting, and she literally stopped and she looked at me and she said, "Okay, what are you doing to your skin?" And I thought, okay, that's it. I can absolutely do this business. I had to believe in these products, and I will tell you, it's just been an ongoing love affair ever since then, as I've tried product after product after product. And we really, as consultants, we really are the products of the products. But you are going to see an immediate difference in your skin. This line firms, it smooths, it tightens, it brightens, it reduces your wrinkles, your pores, evens out your skin tone. And I'm telling you, we just all kind of walk around touching our face after this new formulated RE9 line came out, because it is that good. It is amazing, you guys. There are clinical results that show we beat, this is actually saying that we're just beating a couple of lines out there, department store brands and MLM brands, but really we are number one across the board with all of these different lines that were compared to us. So that's really exciting, you guys. We really can stand behind these products. In conjunction with that, last year we came out with our new Arbonne Intelligence Genius Ultra, and I will tell you, this thing is really like the fountain of youth. When you use this with our products, it produces really safe and effective ultrasound waves. And we're all familiar with ultrasound in one way or another, whether we've gone to the doctor and they've used it on us, or ladies, if we've had babies, we've had ultrasounds. This is just a different use of that technology that really helps plump up our elastin and collagen and helps these incredible products penetrate into the deeper layers of our skin and maximize their performance. So I will tell you that this particular tool is something that I think is a game changer, and there's really nothing else out there like it. And then another product line that I am so passionate about is our nutrition. When I started the business, it really was skincare. And then a few years later, we started coming out with nutrition. And ever since then, we've been adding to this line. But I will tell you, again, there is absolutely nothing like these products out there on the market. Our protein is 20 grams of protein. There's no dairy, no soy. It's gluten-free. It's non-GMO, vegan certified, you guys. Again, without all those nasty ingredients that we should not be consuming. 20 grams of protein, but also 20 vitamins and minerals in every single serving. But the big thing is people love the protein. It is delicious. So people will continuously use it. We have an amazing 30-day program for people who want to detox. And as a byproduct of that, the vast majority of people lose weight. And it's really combining 6 of our core nutrition products together. There's the Fiber Boost, there are the fizz drinks, the detox tea, there's a 7-day cleanse, and a digestive enzyme, and all of these things put together, I'm telling you, they have the most incredible results with people's health and just their overall well-being. So again, I love this product line as well. I want to talk for just a minute about network marketing as a whole, because if you're anything like me, I had no idea what the real deal was with this business. I thought I knew what it was. I have to say I was very, very skeptical about network marketing before I started this business, because I did not know a single person who network marketing had really worked for. But I thought I had to take a look at it. And what I found just astounded me at the brilliance of this social networking model. We're all familiar with the traditional business model of retailing, right? The product starts out at the manufacturer, goes through all of these different middlemen until it finally reaches us, the consumer. If we look at this strictly from a business standpoint, and let's say, we want to be entrepreneurs and we want to have our own businesses, and we do a brick and mortar business. Let's say we want to do a Subway franchise, for example. You better have $75,000 cash, or if you want a McDonald's and go big, you need $1 million to open up that first store. This is an example of just a huge risk and huge investment. You're looking at payroll, employees, insurance, overhead, all of those things. And most of us we don't have a prayer of coming up with that kind of money to start our own business. With Arbonne, the beauty of this business is basically we are starting our own franchise, but it is our own online store, our own online franchise that we can build if we have a laptop and a phone, you guys, truly. And these days, it's really all about the phone. But with network marketing, the business model is totally different. Of course, the products start out at the manufacturer, but all of those different middlemen are cut out of the equation, and those products come directly to us, the consumer. So this is so important to us for so many different reasons. First of all, Arbonne saves a tremendous amount of money because all of those different middlemen don't have to be paid. And what's done with that money is, first and foremost, it is put back into our products, every one of which is absolutely extraordinary. And then the other thing that's done with that money is it's paid to us, the independent consultants, because when you really look at it, what we are is we are the advertising team for Arbonne. We just use a different form of advertising, and that's word of mouth advertising, which every single one of us uses every single day, whether we realize it or not. You go to a great movie, what are you going to do? You're going to tell people about it. Unfortunately, that producer of the film doesn't send you a nice thank you check for spreading the word. And that's exactly what Arbonne does. And I love that in our business, the client actually orders online, then Arbonne stocks the products and they're delivered directly to our clients. All of our products are consumable, which is fabulous because that equals repeat orders. Those repeat orders equal repeat income. And then when you build a team, you can leverage your time. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a second, but I want to talk just about some of the factors leading to why this business is so perfect at this point in time. First of all, there's the demand for health and wellness. And all you have to do is look out your window and you can see the Trader Joe's on that corner, the organic dry cleaner on the other corner. The demand for health and wellness is everywhere around us, and that is not going to go away. That's just going to grow as people realize that they have a choice, not only for themselves, but for their families, in keeping them healthy, and how important using non-toxic products are to that end. The fact that this business is an internet-based business is perfect because that is just the wave of the future. If you look at holiday sales now, I think for the last 3 to 4 years, the online sales far outweigh the in-store brick and mortar sales. Everything is turning into an internet-based business model. So we're perfectly positioned for that. The fact, again, you guys, that we have consumable products. This is really the engine behind our business. There are a lot of other network marketing companies out there. Some are great, some aren't, but just like anything, but a lot of them are not consumable. You guys, the great thing is when you have people who are using the nutrition, for example, they're going to use it up and they're going to order again next month. And you don't get a commission just the first time they purchase. You get a commission over and over again. So that consumability factor is so important to us. And then finally, the ability for us to leverage our time. This is such a gift in this business model, and it's one that I really didn't understand until I got into this business. But, normally if we have a job, we are trading our time for money. When I was growing up, I was a server at a resort, and I literally, back in the dark ages, I punched a time clock. And we may not have physical time clocks anymore, but let's say you are a massage therapist. Well, if you're not performing a massage on someone, you're not getting paid. And so that's what most people's lives look like with their jobs. Well, in Arbonne, we have the ability to build a team of business partners. Think of it as your sales team that you're building, a bunch of reps who are going out and sharing these amazing products and this opportunity with other people. So for me, I've gone on many trips with Arbonne. They're usually about a week long. And I will tell you that I unplug for the most part when I go on these trips. But when I come home after that week, my business has grown because it's not just up to me anymore. It's because of my business partners. And you guys, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, people are still shopping from their Arbonne store. That is one of the most brilliant things about this business model, is that ability to leverage our time. And I love that our business is so attractive to so many different kinds of people. Baby boomers out there, they are looking for different ways to earn an income. A lot of them have realized that there is not the security that they thought there was in corporate America, or they're looking for a plan B. They want to work at home. The Gen Xers, a lot of these people, they're super successful, but suddenly they're having kids and they don't want to go work 9 to 5 anymore. So they want to stay home. And then we've got the millennials and the digital generation. These kids are they're a completely different species. They think out of the box. They want to be their own independent bosses. They want to be entrepreneurs. They think that this business model is absolutely brilliant, you guys. Long and short of it is that network marketing is absolutely booming. And really, you guys, it is such a gift that we can share with people out there. Again, whether they want to get healthy with the products or whether they want hope for their future through the business model. And it's very exciting because we are truly going global. When I started my business, we were in the United States. Now we've expanded into Canada, the UK, Australia, Poland, New Zealand. We actually just launched Taiwan last February. The exciting thing is we know that we are now going into Germany next year. So you guys, really, the sky is the limit where this business is going to take us. And we are really just hitting the tip of the iceberg. So it's just boundless where we can go in Arbonne. So at this point, some people think this is so exciting, but how exactly does this work? And it is so simple, everybody. What we have people do is really stop buying your skincare, your personal care products from another store, from a retail store where you're basically paying their overhead and you're fueling someone else's dream. We start shopping from our own online Arbonne store for healthier products that are going to make you look and feel great. And we start getting paid when others purchase products from us. And then again, when we share these amazing products and the opportunity, when we start building a team of like-minded people, that is really how we start leveraging that time. It is such an amazing business model, you guys. What we're really doing is we're just teaching people how to redirect their spending, because the long and short of it is people are already shopping for all of these products. So we're just redirecting their spending towards their own online Arbonne store. There are 4 ways to earn an income with Arbonne. We can make right now money through our commission structure, which is great for somebody who just starts the business. I am not saying this is a get rich quick scheme at all, because it's not, you guys. We're building a foundation, but you truly can make money right away. The second way is through our overrides, and these are our earnings from our product sales by our entire team. We have an amazing Mercedes-Benz cash bonus program. And then we also have a cash bonus at every single level. The beauty of Arbonne is that this business can be anything that you want it to be. For me, when I started, I knew that I wanted to be a vice president in this company. I knew I wanted to make a 6-figure income with Arbonne. But everybody is on their own journey. If you just want to make a couple $100s a month, we can show you how to do that. Or if you want to make a couple $1,000s a month, we can show you how to do that too. Or a 6-figure income, you guys. We really have a turnkey system that will allow you to make this business anything you want it to be. And again, I love the fact that if you looked at our team, you would see such a cross section of all kinds of different people, stay-at-home moms to coaches to corporate dynamos to attorneys, doctors, men, women, young, old, you name it. And I also love that aspect. So I want to talk to you really briefly about our compensation plan, because there is truly nothing else like it out there. We've had lots of people come from other companies into Arbonne, and our compensation plan is really one of the things that has brought them in because it's so unique. So first of all, there are only 4 levels of management in Arbonne. We all start out the same way. We start out as a consultant. I was ignorance on fire when I started, but boy, I was determined and excited about this business. The first level we get to is district manager. They say the average time to this position is 7 months, but honestly, you guys, we can show you how to get there in 1, 2, 3 months. It is so doable. Average income is about $275 a month. But I will tell you, one of my district managers at that level, she was making $1,200 to $1,400 a month as a district manager. So it really varies. Area manager is that next level you get to. Average monthly income is about $1,300, $1,400. But again, you guys, it goes way up from that. They average in the people also to get this number that aren't really doing anything anymore in their business. So that's where that 1386 gets put on the board. Regional vice president is the next level. This is where it gets really interesting, because not only is the average monthly income around $5,300 and up, but we also get our shiny white new Mercedes at this point. You can go and pick out whichever Mercedes you want. I'm on my third one, and I will tell you, I remember vividly the day that I drove off the lot with my first Mercedes. I kept thinking somebody was going to pull me back in. I could not believe that I was driving off the lot with this car, but you guys, it is true. It is such a gift. It's even more of a gift when you can hand the keys to one of your new VPs, when you can hand them, the keys to their car. It's so exciting. And that's another example of paying it forward in this business. But at this level, not only do we get the paycheck, which for a lot of people, you guys, this is replacing the income that they're making right now. But we also get life insurance. And that's a wonderful thing. Going back to area manager for just a second, I forgot to tell you that at that level, at area manager, we can will our business to the beneficiary of our choice. And so what that means to me is that if something would happen to me, my son Dylan would continue to receive my paycheck, even though I am no longer with Arbonne. So that gives me so much peace of mind, I can't begin to tell you. And then finally, flipping ahead to national vice president, that is where I gratefully sit. The sky is the limit with how much money we can actually make at this level. The average monthly income is just over $21,000 a month. But literally, you guys, there are people who are making $300,000 a month in this business. It is absolutely extraordinary. And remember, this is a part-time career. You don't have to quit your day job to do Arbonne. You can build Arbonne around whatever it is in your life. So there are different ways to get involved with Arbonne. A lot of people, they love to host for us. It gives them an opportunity to get some free products and test Arbonne out. A lot of those people become preferred clients or consultants. The second way is to become a client or preferred client. These are our shoppers, and we love to spoil our shoppers. We have a phenomenal loyalty program in Arbonne, and they get a minimum of 20% off all of their products. And then the third option is for people like myself who wished that they had heard about Arbonne 10 years beforehand. You guys, for $79 and the cost of some products that you are going to use for presentation, you can start truly a future multi-million-dollar business. We get a minimum of 35% off all our products, that opportunity to earn our Mercedes, the travel, the gifts, and all that goes with this incredible, incredible business, you guys. So, wrapping up, again, I just want to thank you for tuning in and hearing more. I hope that something excited you. If you have questions, I so encourage you to talk to the person who got you on this call, and really think about some things. Think about the fact of where you are today. We're all where we're at today because of the decisions we made yesterday, and I think that most of us, as we've gotten older, we have two voices in our head, right? One is saying, oh my gosh, what if this doesn't work? But I encourage you to listen to the one that says, what if this does? Because you guys, this does work. It can work for you if your dream is big enough. I think so many of us have lost our ability to dream about what we thought of when we were, graduating from high school, let's say. Most of us didn't didn't dream about, having more month at the end of our money, every single month, so we want you to live a life of abundance, and really ask, if you keep doing what you're doing, are you going to have that life of abundance in 5 years? What's your life going to look like? And if you don't love the answer to that, again, I so encourage you to talk to the person who got you on this call. Take that leap of faith, you guys. You will never regret it. And we would love to see you on our team or as our preferred client in any capacity we can. We would welcome you to Arbonne. So thanks, you guys, for tuning in. Great seeing your smiling faces, and I will see you soon. Have a great night, everybody.